Thank you for looking into this, Guardian. It's unlike Saint to go AWOL. I left Osiris in the helm, against his objections. Nessus is undergoing a rapid metamorphosis. And until we understand the nature of its evolution, I'm not risking any lightless personnel. Guardian, I'm concerned. Saint is one of the Vex's oldest enemies. They hold him in esteem, if that makes sense. If they capture him, it won't be to kill him. It'll go deeper than that. Let's hope it's nothing. I'll be your eye in the sky for this op, and failsafe will be tech on the ground. Good luck.
These are the Saint unit's last known coordinates. He was headed directly into the Well of Flame.
The radiolaria has been drained from this basin, but there's no evidence of a fight. Did the Vex just let him pass?
The Saint unit may have entered peacefully, but it appears the captain will meet violent resistance. Oh, I love this part.
Guardian, the Vex are peeling back, retreating under suppressing fire. Those are infantry tactics we normally see from the Cabal or Fallen.
Or Guardians.
Something in their strategic doctrine must have changed. We need to get to Saint right away.
The Saint unit's comms.
But if I am not the real Saint, then who am I?
Saint, come in. Where are you?
Just an error, compounding into the future.
The Saint unit cannot hear us. He appears to be engaged with a local signal.
A local signal? This is bringing back bad memories of Lakshmi 2 and the endless night. I pray to the Traveler I'm wrong.
Diverging from the true path, corrupting our timeline.
The Saint unit's transmission is originating from behind that barrier.
Get us in there, failsafe. Whatever it takes.
I can bypass security with the data we collected from across Nessus. But the Vex will be absolutely homicidal about it. Please keep them back while I work.
Retreating Vex from earlier. This must be their final fallback position. Break through, Guardian.
person. Just a copy of a copy of a copy.
Who's he talking to?
A new golden age is coming. Free from falsities. Like me.
Come on, big guy. Snap out of it. Osiris is waiting.
Osiris. Osiris! Ikora, Guardian.
I've got you, Saint. Don't worry. Thank you, Guardian.
I understand now. So, the reason why he was able to see all that, that was the future of the goblins in the Vex. So he was basically under a, I guess you could say, a futuristic spell. Just showing his future and all of that, showing that he's a copy. Even though I don't think he's technically is a copy. It's really confusing. But what are you gonna do? It's Saint 14.
Saint, what did they do to you?
I don't know. A voice spoke to me on Nessus. I could not deny its commands. It was not like any Vex I have seen. It connected to my mind and called itself the Conductor.
Exo and Vex do share radiolaria as a base material.
Maybe they were interfacing for intel on our operation.
They cared not of our plans. They measured my humanity, my legitimacy.
What do you mean?
They said, "We are a lie, Osiris. The real Saint 14 was not meant to live. You love a forgery."
Saint,
My existence is in error. You chose me because your saint is dead.
preposterous.
Almost like a simulation.
No. You're the man I knew before. To the serial number. In the corridors of time, I only peered into timelines that mirrored our own. I didn't want to pull you away from a happy life, or change you. I wanted to rescue you.
See, you're as close as mathematically possible.
Yeah.
Saint, this doesn't change anything. It's a tactic.
You feel real to me.
We know you. And you know us. You're right where you belong.
But this feeling, this displacement, it rings in my head. That voice, I hear it still. I would like to be alone. Alone, please. For now.
Yes.
I know it's useless to tell you not to worry. But try. I'll look into this.
Hey, Captain. Is Saint Unit okay? It sounded like that voice. He called it the conductor. Said some stuff that really got to him. I never thought I'd see him shaken up like that. He's always so strong. I figured if something bothered him, he'd just laugh it off.
But I'm sure he'll be fine. He's surrounded by people who care about him. You, Osiris, Ikora, and the whole Vanguard. No one can stay sad when they're surrounded by that much support.
I assume.
I'll continue processing all the samples you've extracted from Nessus. Now that the conductor has harmed Saint Unit, I have disabled my compassion protocols. We will locate it, and we will make it pay!
We will fail safe. So this is the final mission of Act 1. Act 2 will be released in 20 days. Basically, 2 weeks and 6 days. Technically 3 if you count today. So our new enemy is called the Conductor. Apparently it can go through your mind and explicit memories or past, pretty much future past stuff of, like for say, like based on pretty much like what Saint 14 had. So basically, Saint 14 is not real in this universe. Osiris went to the future in an alternate timeline and saved Saint 14 and brought him here. That's the whole confusion of the dialogue. It's the fact that he went to a complete dimension / time lapse and take a Saint 14 from that area and bring it to here. That's why he's going crazy and saying that he's not real. I don't have to look at the lore and I figure that out.
I read your theories about Nessus. I share your concerns.
It is changing rapidly. More so than when the Vex first assimilated it. If Red War records can be trusted. It's not limited to Nessus, either. The data and the radiolaria we've collected is mutating. Not a past iteration sweeping over the present Vex. As if they'd always been that way. They are now adapting in real time.
It has to be the impact anomaly. Geppetto managed to map the radiolaria flows while Saint was down there. They're swirling around the impact site for miles below the surface. It's causing disturbances in the planet's EM field, Osiris. The Vex are doing something big.
A test. One that will cost them greatly.
Is he... Do you need anything?
I appreciate your support, but let us focus on this. Saint spoke of a singular voice directing him. A conductor, not a collective. Subterfuge and manipulation are not how... They are cunning, but blunt in their confidence.
You think this test belies a deeper truth?
They coalesce around the impact site, around one point. Something has changed. More than the Vex themselves. What if they found a new leader?
That was my fear as well. I doubt their motives are benign.
Yes. And we will meet them in kind.
So, what I was getting back to. So, our Saint 14 is not the real Saint 14. He died a long time ago. And I don't think this Saint 14 that actually lived here before Osiris was resurrected by the ghost. He was full on dead. So if the calculation of what I'm calculating is correct, that means in the alternate universe, Saint 14 was resurrected by the Traveler, and Saint 14 saved him from the future timeline, which pretty much altered the Vex of what we see now than what we've seen in the future. So pretty much what it is the fact that Saint 14 and the Conductor was having a mind bend. He was trying to show him pictures of and videos of memories of the real real Saint 14. He is not the real Saint 14. He is from the different timeline. A different time lapse completely. A different dimension, as you can call it. He is not our Saint 14, but he's still considered as our 14, due to the fact he's pretty much like family. Still confuses me a little bit, to be honest. But what are you gonna do? Alright, I think that ends this video. I'll see you guys next time.